Howdy, howdy, Frosty510 here, welcome back to Absolum. So, I've been trying out the new patch, 1.1 Threads of Fate, with the new feature, the Corrupted Regions, and my Ansthar. So, this whole, you get a whole bunch of different choices and modifiers and all this interesting stuff. So, with the Mystic Ordeal. So, a bunch of different ordeals that are actually very, very challenging. I'll say it's really hard, some of them. The Legion Ordeal, I think, is one of the most enjoyable, and that's just enemies tripled. So there's 3 of every enemy that spawns in, so like you just get so much more on the screen. It's crazy. But it's really fun, honestly. And some of the other ones are really challenging, so take a bit of clever working out. And you gotta have to, you know, beat a few of them to unlock more of them, which is really cool. So the skins or whatever, the emotes are, I think, probably thoroughly irrelevant, I feel like. So the fact that it expands the skill tree so you can get more upgrades, but only like a couple of them are actually worthwhile, the rest of them are just irrelevant. Like extra skins are okay, but the emotes are whatever. The thing that's most interesting is really just the challenge that it brings, which is really good. So also the settings are great. The damage numbers look fantastic, I will say. I was playing earlier, and I played with some other people online, and you know, all that sort of fun stuff. I got streams of that you can check on the channel. I'd show you my current thing and show you a bit of the gameplay, but it's bugged. So mine is bugged. It crashes the game whenever I load my save. So my save is bricked. Yeah, I've uninstalled the game, reinstalled the game, uploaded the save to the cloud, and then deleted it, and then downloaded it again. Yeah, so I need a patch to fix this because yeah, I'm bugged. So yeah, so it's 66 hours. But yeah, it crashed while I was playing, and now it won't load in. It just crashes again and again. But, you know, I still think it's a really good update. There's a couple UI loading issues. I've just had, like, ping issues with people and had really bad ping at times. So that happens. But, I think it's fantastic. Really enjoyable. Just that my save is bugged and I can't load it. So, like, that's pretty sad. Yeah. Yeah, so my save is bugged, but I had a good time while I was playing. I would consider making a new, doing a new thing. Like, it seems to... So on mine, it does the loading symbol and then just ends. So I would do that, but it's like, you know, that's what it is. So yeah, so we have new settings. Let me just... one of the good things is accessibility stuff. We have a bunch of accessibility. So the screen check, I turned that off. First player numbers. I should reduce particles. Player outlines, really, really good option. Honestly, particularly in co-op, I think it's great. Great idea. And they look better. I like the characters better with the outlines, honestly. And we do have assist mode. So there's like, you know, if you really need the help, of course. I should do reduce flashes. Reduce particles too. But yeah, so the thing about it, you can get damage numbers now, which is good. Ping, I think I should turn that off. It's obvious when it's not good. But yeah, great new update. Just, you know, my game is bricked. I mean, my save is bricked. Yeah. Is this pity bait? Check my stream. That's for the gameplay. There's a couple strats, obviously, that still work if you have trouble with some of the challenges. Things that don't work, though. So there's a couple challenges where your physical damage is reduced, and you can only do punish damage. And then the other one, you only do ritual damage. So it depends on a bit of RNG, whether you can actually progress cleanly as opposed to slaughter slowly. And slog your way through. And of course, you can always do your throw build, But they did nerf the throwing card, so you have to get 5 of them to get to 100%. Rather than get like 3 to get to 90. So yeah, it's at 20% now. But the other really fantastic thing that they don't mention in the notes, it's in the hundreds of tweaks, fixes, and quality of life improvements, is the cost of trinkets to bring in is cheaper. So you can customize a run a lot better. You can set up a run a lot better. It's so much cheaper. They haven't buffed the increases to crystal gain on finishing, winning or not. I do wish it was a bit more, because I'm like at 240. Again, my save is now bricked. But yeah, I was at 240 and it was really good. So that we actually have something to spend on that's cheap and you can actually buy a lot of stuff and it's good. Didn't try a custom run yet, which would have been really fun to try. And yeah, I'm just a little bit... I'm happy that there's more content. I think the game is better, but my game crashed and now my save is bricked. So, any suggestions on how to fix it? Please in the comments help me out. Yeah. Alright then. Alright, it's from Foster by 10. Check out Absolum. Your save won't get brick. I bet it. It'll be fine. Pick up the game, good, cheap, great, value for money. It's one of those things where your experience does sort of differ at times. If you play with other people, all sorts of things can happen, but it's definitely worthwhile. And now that we have all this end game thing, so after you beat Absolum, final boss, you can now do a whole bunch of different stuff. New challenges. I do kind of, I suppose, the new skill set's a bit underwhelming with the emotes. I think that's just a waste of time with some solitary stuff there. I would prefer more meaningful stuff. There is an attack bonus and increased HP regen from the wells, but I want more of that, I suppose. I wanted to see more, but it is hard. It is very hard to beat some of the ordeals, like genuinely difficult, and I'd be impressed if you do it. Yeah, tell me your experience so far, whether you tried it or who you're thinking about checking it out. I got plenty of streams on the channel and the playlist, and you can have a look at the gameplay. It's a roguelike beat 'em up, and I would love to show you some gameplay, but I'm just kind of a bit sad because my game is brick. I'm a bit sad now. Alright, I'll catch you next time. Bye bye. Any ideas? Help me!